Hello, how are you all today? It is, I can't even, so I got the glove, but there's no way I can play the game using the mouse with the glove on. So I'll just like do a little wave for now. Obviously I am part Freddy Krueger, part not. And I meant to do this way, half burnt, half not. So yeah, took a minute. I started it at 10. Oh. You can't snap your fingers with these. Hi, no more. Hello. Ugh, I even did my neck. So we got burn marks everywhere. Hi. How is it going? Happy Saturday. As usual, I'll get pictures done and up and stuff like that after stream. Takes all of my energy and effort just to do all this. So I miss this wig. I really have. This is my favorite wig. But anyway, let's check out this game. It just seems like the settings, the volume is super low.
You know, sometimes I amaze even myself.
There we go. I could not hear it anymore. Let's put this up a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. Make sure it doesn't like go over my voice. So hopefully I don't cover anything. I don't know if I will or not. But we're gonna try out this Dead by Daylight dating sim. I've only played Dead by Daylight, honestly, like maybe twice. So it's, yeah. So this Freddy sweater, I was actually in the Halloween store last year. Ugh, I have so much gunk. I was in the Halloween store last year and I saw this sweater and it's not tore up or anything. And I was like, I really like those colors together. And I'm like, but it's a Freddy sweater. And I'm like, I don't care. So I wear it to work. I wear this sweater to work. But, yeah. Do I have any... Not that it matters. And I was like, do I have any of that gunk on my... Whew. But anyway, yeah, we'll go 2 hours today playing this unless we get like completely caught up in it. We'll see what happens. Tomorrow I'll have to start earlier because I'm doing an Alice in Wonderland mashup. We're going to be half Alice the Madness and we're going to be half Mad Hatter. So, that'll be interesting. Okay. Well, that's so much better. I don't have a game to load, so I've like got in this just to see if it would pull up and made sure all the stream works. So this is called Hooked on You. You can't see it, it's behind my webcam. Ooh, welcome to your dream vacation. Put that down a little bit more. Before we get started, what should we call you? Ooh. Yes. So we get to use our own name. Oh, instead of saying hey, I could do the hello. When people come in. Although I should probably put it over here. That's the only problem with having claws. I don't know how women with really long nails do this stuff. Because man, there's no way. Okay, so we're gonna be Miss Behave. I guess Miss B, that's all we could put in there, so that works. I like the music. And this is all eyeshadow, by the way. All eyeshadow. Oh. Okay. You wake up on a beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory, and of course, this is in the way, so we're gonna move me up. Get on up. Let's find the webcam, there we go. Hopefully this works out okay. Or maybe we'll just go like this. I just don't want to be covering anything. Okay, I think we're good. One more thing. Aha! There we go. Ah, yes. Okay, now people can read. Now watch me, like, be, like, in the middle of something else, but that's okay. I have no memory of how I got here. In fact, I can only remember my own name, but not where I came from, or a single fact about my life. What you do now is that, what you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute? I can go on. Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Ooh. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Miss B. May I continue? Please go on. Okay then. Oh, should I be doing a different voice for the narrator? Okay. Right, as I was. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Ew. Wait, I should not be frightened from that. Freddy Krueger, Femme Freddy is not afraid of anything. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming, well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers do not come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Should we dig it up? Oh, we're gonna be so grotesque with our beautiful face. Okay, let's dig it up. You brush the sand away from a half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh. There is no body, just a head as you pick it up. Flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting in the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Poor unfortunate soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Okay. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what otherwise has been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on your dying clothes. On your drying clothes. Oh, and by the way, Subhype, thank you for 17 months. I got totally distracted. Thank you. Okay, the sun beats down, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, so you deposit it? Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over for it. You dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? No. Oh. It's loot. Seriously.
Take the gem. It's all about looting.
Right? Be that way then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Okay. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. I like how they're all haloed, like, ah. Oh my gosh. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush into your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. The Trapper. Okay, so he's the Trapper. Hello. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at the monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Oh, jeez. Well, we're gonna toss it back. Okay, so I mean, you can't take our loot. We're just gonna throw this back. Let's lull at this. I have no... You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. So this is Huntress, and that's Trapper. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Oh my god. The spirit. Try hard, bunch? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm putting this down a little bit more. No wonder it was turned down. I just want to make sure my voice isn't like drowned out by the music, but I like the music. Okay. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion into their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers. Not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn. They're looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Miss B. You were made for this. Is this gonna be as ridiculous as trying to romance Colonel Sanders? Oh man. Don't. Oh, the ocean. Don't be scared, Miss B. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not be scared, I'm sure it's gonna work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Look at all that. It's a very pretty beach. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. Dude, you derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go on with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold pretty much anyone who always seems to have a fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. I don't know what to give up for voices. What's your deal? What brings you here? Ugh. You mean they're here to do more than distract my total domination? That was Wraith. A sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Dude, look, I don't care why the slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill him or not? You know, oh gosh, I'm just gonna get these voices all mixed up. You know I can't. At least not yet. Hey, Miss B, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions. But be warned, answer quickly and answer... Oh, great. Are these timed? This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Oh, great. Very, very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Well, with these lovely scars, I would say very. I'd say I'm very attractive. That's what you think very attractive is compared to this? He needs like yeah. Trapper flexes his muscles, and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. The Wraith. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Ooh, invisibility. Invisibility. Same. Although sometimes I think I already am. What? What was your best subject in high school? History. Out of those, anyway. Nice! It's important to know what came before, so we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will we will anyways, but still. What is your favorite animal? What's a mustelid? I have no idea what they are, but I went ahead and chose them. Be honest, you have no idea. And I'm just hoping it's a secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? Got me. Because there is no Easter egg, it's just another word for ferrets. Ferrets! Roto! Roto! For those that don't know, in our D&D campaign with Kahuna and Rage and Ernest and Tucker, my forest gnome Nixie has a ferret, so I'm really glad that I chose that. What is your favorite color? Blue? 3-day-old corpse? The heck? Blue isn't good for productivity. It makes people want to be lazy. Well, you're wearing blue, Trapper. What's your dream job? I mean, seriously, what is my dream job? I would like to run an art center for kids. They have a couple of them around here, but I wouldn't mind doing that. Not working at all. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? Sorry, my nose is running. Oh, of course. It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations of climbing the ladder. Only she could spin laziness to some kind of grand crusade. These damned millennials. Best flavor of ice cream. Salted caramel. Hello? Or vanilla bean. I guess we'll go with vanilla. My favorite is pain. Same. Huh? Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. Oh, we've got a couple of things in common with Wraith here. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Or am I right? Hold on a second, that reminds me. I am right. It's a lesson you should learn before we go much further. Do what I say. If you want to survive, pick mint chip. No. The ocean. We're teaching lessons now, narrator, you rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on the island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla. I'm sticking with it. You got a reading comprehension problem. I just told you mint chip was where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right, I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. Tell me what flavor ice cream. Vanilla. They're gonna kill me. A rebel, eh? Not in my dating sim. You have to understand it feels good. Very good to end somebody else's game. You should try it sometime. Oh! Oh my gosh, they killed me! What? You derailed the game by showing up, you nitwit. Okay, let's go through this. Hey, don't worry about it. Okay. Let's see if we can answer all these right. I'm very attractive. Okay, invisibility. Okay, history. Ferret! Blue. Dream job, not working at all. Vanilla. So we have a couple of things in common with Wraith so far. Vanilla. Okay, fine. Mint chip. I cannot stand mint. Mint is like my least favorite flavor. I think they're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them. Oh goodness. I'm Trapper. Pretty much. Wait, I don't know what voice to do for him. Pretty much like I run things around here. I'm like the smartest, richest, strongest person in the whole world. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing, like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, really hate, you know. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering. And society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those power. It's better to choose to not just take part. Jeez, it's like she's drowning. She's downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happens. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let those bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on the island, along with lots of love. Yeah, dude, there it is. If you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained 1,000 times I'm dead. I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog of body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak to me, I also hate it. What the heck is going on here? Stop speaking entirely. For the first time, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, I'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. We're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with this meathead. I say we go back to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly and cruelty. I totally missed that last part. What about hanging out at the pool? Oh, so we got a choice of a yacht, a pool. I find the water calming and simple and beautiful. Did he just wink? He just winked! Oh gosh. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's perfectly good lounge chilling right here. I'm tired. And besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Let's go. Okay, so far we've had, like, similarities between Wraith. 2 of them. But we had the mint chocolate. But he's kind of a dork. Huntress and... Okay, let's go. I'd be down for a dip in the pool. Whoa, the pool? You actually want to go to the pool? Well, I mean, sure, why not? I've got good ideas. What's wrong with my ideas? The pool is great. Everyone knows that. All over the world. If people agree on one thing, it's that pools are great. Oh my god, it's so awkward. Look, we've got a whole ocean right here, and they still put in a pool because pools are just, yeah, you know, great. It's a real special treat. And he thought it was bad when he stayed quiet. Ooh, hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. Okay. And they're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue the dramatic musical flourish. Dun dun dun! None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway. I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. Oh, I just got the hips. They should look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energy. That is starting to give me the creeps. Well, we will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this island. Oh. Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Those two. Claudette and Dwight. Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you were mistaken. Seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true, he was. But he's just meant that he just wants to get to the other vacation island. Get to the other vacation island getaways? Getaway. A couple miles south down here, it has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out, very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all the money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So what'll it be? I'm going to the pool. That's what I chose. Oh my goodness, hold on a sec. It's bad when your nose runs, but really bad when you have like face paint on. I have to take more pictures and stuff. Don't run. Wraith moves ahead to the pool at a place that could almost be considered jaunty. If a creature so lanky, they appeared to. Wait, I'm reading this like really wrong. Wraith moves ahead to the pool at a pace that could almost be considered jaunty. If a creature so lengthy, they appeared to make them entirely available in 8 days could jaunt. Okay. Does he have a... Oh my god. What's going on with Ray's face? Is that a smile? Is that what a smile looks like when he does it? Okay. What can I say? Being enveloped by water is comforting, it's quiet, it's ominous, and you know. Wraith looks back over each shoulder to make sure no one besides you is within earshot. The fire can't get me. Oh. Super normal stuff here as usual. Oh great. It's Claudette and Dwight. What do these two want? Since everyone's at the pool, we figured we'd bring over some of our most popular pool accessories. Miss B, which of these particularly interest you? Oh man. Ooh, a lounger. Sleeping during the day, completely out in the open like this, you're really making yourself a target. If someone were to, I don't know, try and throw an axe directly at you, well, you sure would be easy to see. Not that I'm saying I would do that to you, I prefer a challenge. Hunter's maybe not into it, but it sure looks like spirit.
The Iceman cometh.
Hey Iceman! How's it going? Yeah, look. My face and my neck. Freddy Krueger. Oh, I have to actually do the hi. Oh shoot, I forgot to put your link. Let's do this. I don't have it all the way on. Here, we'll do this. Okay. I can't like move the mouse with them on. Happy Saturday. We're just dating some Dead by Daylight characters, I guess. Oh man. This is interesting. It kind of reminds me of a horror, what was that KFC one? We're romancing, the Colonel. Why can't I think of his name? Anyway, it's about as ridiculous as that. Let's see. Huntress may not be into it, but it sure looks like Spirit co-signs this choice since she immediately snakes the coolest one. It's the shape of a casket. A really cute casket. I don't really do water, but as long as I'm floating on top of it, that's fine, I guess. Boy. Spirit grabs you the black unicorn floaty and sets it in the water next to her. And since you enjoy the fine art of relaxing here, you can share my umbrella. My nose goes trying to run. Well, come on. That's charming. She's like totally, she just totally swooped in, leaving Wraith behind. Something about the water and being this close to Spirit is pulling. Wait, okay. I can't do voices. This is awkward. Something about the water and being this close to Spirit is putting you into a playful mood you might regret. Do you splash her? Just a little bit. I promise she doesn't have a cell phone in her pocket. She died before they got popular. I think, she said she didn't like water, right? We're not gonna splash. You stand perfectly still in the water so as not to send a single drop in Spirit's direction. Thus, oh, we died. Oh no. Oh wow, she's passed out, possibly from how boring you are. Oh no, wait, she died. I hope she doesn't get a sunburn. I thought she didn't like water. For a walking nightmare, you could almost believe that you're starting to relax a bit and forget about how much you can't remember. It's as if the sun's very rays have a calming effect on you. Your body tranquilized by the soft light from overhead, coupled with the cool breeze rolling from the sea. And you're not alone. Yes, because we have Wraith here. Spirit tried to like swoop in and take us away. I feel recharged by the gentle warmth of the ocean's caress. Oh gosh. If it was to be a little too warm, that might have been my fault. Oh my god. Also, this is a pool, not the ocean. Okay, everyone, just let him finish. Thanks, Miss B. I know that probably doesn't seem like me, but would anyone want to play a game of Marco Polo? Yes, I love games. I'll go first. Someone blindfold me. Seriously? In a group of serial killers, we're gonna be blinded? Of course Trapper is blindfolded, ready to go. Of course he does. Of course he has a blindfold. Oh my gosh. It's as if he had it in his hands before you even spoke. And did he just wink? And did you just bite your lip? Good thing you're getting right in, because I'm sure it seemed like you're about to act up. Minigames. Okay. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden under the point until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. Will I die? To achieve perfect success, land on the start of the target area and not the end. Alright, let's try it. I'm gonna so lose this. Away we go. It's time to feel around. Get him, tiger. Oh, not bad. Perfect. Okay. Not bad. Oh my gosh. I missed completely, yeah. Ooh! Perfect. I'm like slamming on the keyboard. That was pretty good, Miss B. No, it wasn't. Don't lie. Just ignore him. You've just been thrown into a very weird situation and you held your own. I respect that. That was a good game. I say we celebrate. By throwing the waiter whose name I forgot in the pool.
Alright, boy, let's do this!
Hey, Battle Pants! Hello, hello! Oh, wait. Gotta get the high. That's the only problem. Gotta get the glove on. Hang on a second. Gotta do the Kruger. Hello! Hello! Happy Saturday! Hope things are going good for you. We're gonna have some fun. I don't know if we should defend him. Because I just stood there with Spirit. Oh my goodness. Hilarious. Oh. Bullying truly is a gift that keeps on giving. Oh. Maybe we should have defended. I grabbed Dwight's legs and helped Trapper give him a heave-ho. You know what? Sorry, I can't pretend to support you on this one. Only Trapper is this sadistic. I know it's all good and fun or whatever, but not on my Murderer's Island. Yeah, that's right. This place really is called Murderer's Island. Okay, so we should not have thrown Dwight in. But that means we're cool with bullying. You're on thin... Oh, I'm on thin ice. I've already died once. What more can they do to me? I'm no expert, even though as an omnipotent narrator, I probably should be. But I think that means it's time for us for the next activity. Sorry, Dwight. It's different. It's different. It's, kind of the murdery dating sim. It kind of reminds me of murdery Colonel Sanders one. The I Love You Colonel Sanders game. A lot of reading. But we're only going for like a couple hours. Wow, it's already been like 50 minutes. It doesn't seem like it. Dang. But yeah, we've got Freddy all over. It only took me like 10, 11, 12, 1. Only took me about 4 hours to do. And all of this is eyeshadow. So. And I'll get pictures up on like Twitter and Instagram and Discord and stuff later, because I didn't have time to take pictures before. So hopefully it remains okay. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. I'm sorry, Dwight. It was all in fun, I swear. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And oh great, terrific. It seems that everybody wants to sit next to you. Oh my goodness. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to... Oh great. No one wants to sit by Trapper. He doesn't want to sit next to Wraith. Who's Trickster? Ah. Answers my question. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Well yeah, they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers. And my whole shtick is to get a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Miss B. Real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Oh, great. Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Oh, I thought I was going to have to actually seat them or try to figure out where they're sitting. Thank goodness I don't have to. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. What are we eating? Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you were serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with specific number of herbs and spices that we can't divulge. Were we just talking about Colonel Sanders? Okay. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat. It's meat. So that's like technically true? Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey Miss B, you think of what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. Haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. No, yeah, you can do that, Trapper. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe and my ox. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain? Twain? I don't know. First, who says twain? Sometimes words like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked and no blood. Ugh. You two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. Hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Please stop. Please, I hate it when we fight or talk, or even when we look each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azra. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Am I gonna do any Halloween events? I unfortunately can't, because I have cancer treatment next Friday. Which stinks! That's why I had to move. I was going to do like Femme Freddy this weekend, and then Alice the Madness Returns next weekend, or something like that. I had a totally different schedule. And I set it up before I knew I was having treatment on Halloween weekend. So I just like move everything around. Yeah, so that's my Halloween. But that's why you get Femme Freddy today. Part me, part Freddy. Oh no, I have to decide. Are you doing anything? Are you all doing anything this or on Halloween weekend? Out of curiosity. Oh, who are we gonna have carve? She's got a katana. I mean, you can't go wrong with a katana. Okay, and it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. But despite being a bunch of blue-blooded killers for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Okay. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Oh my god. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. No! I thought I was gonna let her use her katana to do it. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I guess I'm ready. I missed it completely! Ooh, right on it. I'm like punching the keyboard hard. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. That sounds especially coming from the masked killers when they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell, I mean. Oh, man. This is interesting. Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy. Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their butts off to make this a night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Why aren't you hungry? Two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Miss B. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Oh my god. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Tomorrow you're going to an amusement park, which have Halloween events throughout October. Oh, fun! That would be fun. Anime Nebrascon, or yeah, the Anime Con at Nebraska, whatever they call it, is happening this weekend. But by the time I'm done, like, doing the makeup and then doing the stream, I'm just tired. Dead to the world. My friend even got like press passes. But I'm like, no. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. Okay. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation. What do you tell them? But look at the seagull. Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. It's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Miss B. Pretty lame. Own who you are, never compromise. Oh my gosh. Well, at least you can see Huntress's head over my webcam. Didn't you wash up on the island with no remembering who you are, how you got here? Yes, you did, you poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull! Oh, he just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel a little lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten. So you couldn't have been poisoned? Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator of the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure it out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths, many of them lead to your demise, others lead to something even worse. Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? Okay, yeah, because we've already died and had to do that. For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague. Mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on. I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. You wake up to find Wraith holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cold water into your mouth. Now that you're finally alone, Wraith looks at you eagerly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't care if the seagull actually waved at you, but I understand the feeling of looking at you from so far away and wanting to reach out. I love how his shirt is just like flaring behind him. But did it wave at you? Swear it. Oh, should I say no? I made it up. Oh, well, thanks for being honest with me. How do I say this? It's just, honesty is important to me. Oh, I've been burned too many times. Literally. Something about the word burned makes Wraith look away, far away. Eyes brimming with tears, and yet, at the same time, dead. I understand. That's music. Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting to so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. Oh, great. I bet he's got crabs. What? It's about my special bell. You have a bell? What? Okay. It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother... Well, they had to go away. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work. But it's all I have of my family with me. Wow, Wraith. Thank you for telling me. Here, hold it. Uh-oh. Whoa. Wraith just gave you his bell? Sound the alarms! What are you gonna do with this thing? Hold the bell delicately. You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty... Is that dry blood? Why are you touching this thing? Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. You hand the bell back. Wraith is looking out wistfully at the ocean. The ocean is beautiful. It's not real. None of this is. Wraith looks at you more intently than ever. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Oh gosh. What is this? Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up in this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hands, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attending to each event scheduled. They're like Team Rocket blasting off again. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this event's activities. Cute flirt points, I like that. That's strictly slotted for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, go, go! Wow. Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry. You hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. There's a narrative heavily experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. We'll have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace the fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me, to be honest. I still don't understand how this whole scheduling thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is this really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in this blood, Cynthia. Wait, what? Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know that you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named names. Who even knows the names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Nobody. We still gotta get started sometime, so... Miss B, who do you think you should go? Ah, damn it, that's the name. Please pick somebody. Okay, so we're not gonna pick Wraith. Please pick somebody quickly so this doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Let's go with Huntress. Whoa, whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Sorry. Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There is a village outside deep and ominous redwood. No child dared to step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in would often never return at the sound that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The women in the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast. Singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear into her domain, I talk, and not precarious child, nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of a hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end here. For what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the huntress, as the villagers call her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a right tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. The huntress would even bring the girls presents. Toys she pilfered from other bodies, masks she fashioned into things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath the huntress mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to the stirring moment. We're gonna pretend that we can't see, because if it's me, so clap. You stand up and clap once, then after a beat, slowly building a dramatic loop. With Wraith stands next to you and claps. No one else does. You're clapping, it lacks energy. You must be tired. The huntress isn't interested in whatever you're trying to do and walks off board. Oh, dang. Maybe we should have tried to sing. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds. Because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster, an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. No. Trickster leaves you a bit confused as what to make of these cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, and a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sound of burning fire filled the air around you. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hello. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell it like it. Let's rinse all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Okay. Dipping in hot tubs with the Huntress? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's the right temperature for an evening dip, plus if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion can handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. No way, how cool. That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling me such a personal story. She flexes and twirls her hair. Tell the truth, what did you think of my tale? Do I have the makings of the best-selling author, such as a comedic mastermind? It does disgust me. It was a really well-told narrative. Clearly beginning, middle, and end. Clear. Okay. Riveted from the start. Plus the woman in the forest. I mean, you are clearly not a true villain. You were just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. Huntress's eyes lured you from behind her mask. She had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. I'm gonna chuckle. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress' statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. Okay. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating moment seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company. Oh my gosh. What has happened here? It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude on what other smooth moves are about to avail themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. We'll see you tomorrow, Miss B. Only if I don't see you first. Oh gosh. Wait, I thought we were flirting with Wraith. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. Oh my goodness. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on the chilly nights. Looking in the crackling embers, you think about Huntress's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children, an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar, creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable. Or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to the minimum. Our other guests aren't types you want to rob their beauty sleep up. Another mini game. Okay. It's a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing, okay? Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? Oh, ready, I guess. And here we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial to fix it. Let's see this station. Some more.
Let's talk about
See
our
what's
community.
on this station.
For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate environment. It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform,
cool.
in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to
Oh, this is a nice one. Let's try to get to 90. Two. $94.
Let's talk about our community. For us,
that's
it
really
means,
cool that they
two
put
major
like the
things.
community
First
thing
of all,
in
the
there.
community is you out there.
Okay, we already listened to that. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Would you like to summon your... Who would you like to summon at your side as you lay by the fire? Oh! Oh, it can't be Wraith because he hates fire. Okay, so... Let's do Spirit, because we already had Huntress. Spirit, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Spirit tells you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. I like to listen to flute music, dab on some essential oils, and steam my pores. Really? What? Even dead like to relax. I don't really have any of those things around. Spirit reaches out and presents you with a unique item. It's a small comb carved from bamboo. I guess you could hold on to this. It was a gift from my mother. I will want it back though, and if you lose it, well, you'll get your revenge on me. If it's the last thing I do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but now you have a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Look, I'm not saying my feelings are hurt because you chose to swim in some pathetic little teacup, when you could have swam in the vastness of the entire, me, I guess. I'm just saying that you made a foolish decision. And I won't forget it. My feelings aren't hurt. I just lost some respect for you, that's all. You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Oh god. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. A portrait? Oh, you're awake. I saw you with Spirit right before bedtime. You should know. They're not what they seem. Not like me. It was obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. Oh, was that your head I dug up earlier? But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out of me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I'm an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They won't know a good time if it bit them in the booty. I mean literally. Point is, if you select me and you're in it for a day of luxury extravagance of fun, yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you? Oh, did I miss a whole line? But hey, you look tired, get some rest, sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone for this real time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Oh boy. Wait a second, where are we? This isn't... Oh geez, it is. It's one of those reality show professional rooms where all of the contestants talk directly to the camera. Oh no. I think today went really well. There were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed, ultimately perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting on today as a win, no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay, attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that it matters the words I since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my seraphim. That being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is screaming all-time major buzzkill, and Trapper, oof. Where do I begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, Something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Oh no, are we gonna go through all of them? I need a drink. That just totally stuck to my lip because of the stuff I have on them. That actually sounded like I was kissing my bottle. Okay, Trapper. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living. For now. One false step and haha! Well, you know. Everyone calls me Trapper for a reason. And they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm gonna kill the Chiron guy? Great. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself, really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I really feel for this guy. He's a murderer, but I gotta learn to be easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? I know that everyone thinks of me as beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat robe, okay. Those are a choice for sure. This music. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and threw me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. Oh my gosh. This is something. Oh man. You open your eye as the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Oh no. Well, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? Not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out by the beach. This definitely is not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for sexy bunch, no? All talks and sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. Oh my gosh, dude. I thought you might like a cup of nice Joe to start the incredible day off right. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Oh my god. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island now, is the time. Never mind, he's left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait. Don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you get a 5/5, 10/10, 2 thumbs up review to not an external prison of pain. Please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me. I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock the coffee out of your hands? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out in turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land, I submerge those who defy me, and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even this place is an external prison of pain. And I'm not saying it is. Even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5/5, 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or type of thing that you're into. You know the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible start from the mindset of giving the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We have to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process, which the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not to be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. These guys, are they always late? Got the weirdest. Hold on. I'm sitting here checking out the paint on my lips, and it's saying I have the weirdest, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have like Freddy Krueger face right now. Nothing can get more weird than that, right? I was trying out this trick. Okay. They said, put chapstick on your lips, and then paint it with eyeshadow. It gets gloppy, guys. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course, apologies, Miss B. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time on this island? Let's say it's been entertaining. How else could I describe my stay on this island besides really entertaining? 10 stars, here we come. Can someone remind me to skip this section next time? Nope. We do need to ask you one more question though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Sure. Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in verbal contract stating that I, Miss B, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. I made the ocean happy. Okay. Hey Miss B, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like the games. I like that. Okay, so one thing. Okay, constructive feedback. This blue with the white. It's not the easiest to read. Could have made it a little bit darker. No. Or could have made it like this orange color, or this color of the notebook. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that means you only one thing. Breakfast! Perfect timing. Everyone rolls in the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked on a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. To be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survived today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open for all the possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. Oh well, surely it must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say I did not? I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest of familiar revenge thing, and last night was no different, so in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done though. Now if you don't mind, I'm gonna go back quietly, resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect, there he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey. It was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah? I mean, not like too much fun. That would be weird. But like, a good amount. He's so awkward. Of fun. Yeah, I feel your pain, Wraith, because I wouldn't even know how to flirt anymore. Okay. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait. Are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday's made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon! What a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game, or sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat a breakfast, but so be it. We haven't eaten anything, because we didn't eat that meat from the other day. And now we didn't eat breakfast. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing, me? Well, yeah, I guess. That's okay, right? You know? I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real at all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. A little more. Oh yeah. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is, uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Oh my god. Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so that I know you're close by and you hear everything. Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster Blend suntan lotion and someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it! Aw, come on. A little privacy, please. Wait, is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you. Well, you know. You know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it sounded like fun? You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oh, oops. We give 5 minutes to ourselves every day and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe the key to finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And that place I believe is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him, Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, yet somehow it's never been worse right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all of our entry runes and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Miss B. You're gonna need it. Okay, so they're trying to kill themselves to get off the island. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. Cramedy? Shut up, I like it. Anyway, Ruby, oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was a short a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieve true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all, it's Trickster. Hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone was getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is done. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. Seeing my abs, by the way. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, the IP island. Where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right. I could give you a private show. Catch you around. Yeah, his abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat? Threatening, but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything, and we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking is not an open invitation to go smashing a fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone, we're going to set some ground rules. Established by, we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep slow breaths, and... Nope. Another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, Wraith. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty cozy. Hi. Sorry if it's too forward, but Do you want to get out of here? I know a place that's, it's kind of, I mean, well, it's hard to explain. Actually, it's kind of weird. You know what? If you want to go somewhere else with someone else, I totally understand. But if you want to see something weird and interesting, well, let me know, I guess. I totally want to see something interesting and weird, okay? You've been around Wraith long enough to realize that this rambling speech was actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out. But before you can decide if you want to go off with Wraith, Huntress interjects. Oh no. There's always somebody that's trying to get in Wraith's way. Hey, just wanted to give you a chance to head out with me to a cute beach house instead of where this guy is going to take you. He'll probably read you some poetry and force you to learn about Petrov's chess defense. I mean, if you want to learn about some other Russian moves, I've got you covered. Does she mean... I'm talking about the traditional Russian folk dance. You all have your minds in the gutter. And if I'm honest, I love it. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked into pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers, no matter how awkward they are. But you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die horrible retching death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this islander's really got me tilted. So who will it be? Well, we're going with Wraith because I think we've kind of started with him, so let's continue on. I gotta go with Wraith. Look at him! He thinks we denied him! Like, he didn't even listen. Wraith? Yes? I picked you. Sorry, I stopped paying attention and I thought I was hallucinating and now Really? Yes, really. Cool. Oh, he's gonna kill us, isn't he? Here's my island hangout. This is what I call the cosmic dump. I know. It's one of those first draft, gonna change it later names that kind of sticks. Dump is being kind. It's a massive collection of seemingly ancient ruins that simultaneously appear to have been recently abandoned. Ancient ruins. I'm cool with that. And a little beat up. There are stone obelisk, strange carvings, and ritual tables. Is that a car? It's pretty weird, like a collection of things from different, I don't know, places. You look around in awe, then look at Wraith, expecting more than an explanation. There's a very long, very awkward pause. Oh goodness. Let's break the silence. So what's your... Just as you decided to talk, Wraith also worked up the courage to say something how adorably awkward. You both stop talking, wait a second, then start talking again at the same time. This is hard to watch. Next thing you know, you both start nervously laughing about how awkward this is. Wraith finally makes eye contact with you. And after what seems like an eternity, Wraith finally manages an entire sentence. So, what brings you to this island? I have no idea. An honest answer. Wraith lights up, the most excited to have seen him. Me neither. And that's all he's got for you. This guy is a hard nut to crack. Wraith looks at you with his always sad puppy dog eyes, searching for something to say. Anything to talk about. He clears his throat. You remember my bell? I showed it to you yesterday. Of course. Wraith pulls it out. Oh gosh. The bell you've heard. I was actually thinking of the bell. My thoughts were, what is he gonna do with the bell? Is it gonna make me run away and is it gonna hunt me and kill me? Well, I think it's really nice you picked me to hang out with, and Wraith gives it to you. The bell. He gives you the bell. Get your mind out of the gutter, jeez. If you want to have it, please take care of it. You know how much it means to me. I promise I'll take such good care of it. It's the sweetest gift. Wraith smiles. But even when smiling, his eyes seem sad. You smile back knowing what a gift he's just given you. I mean, it's kind of because you can really do anything with it, but it means a lot. You can't do it. Not to you, though, to someone else. Still, cool gift. You both search for something to say, anything to talk about. During the awkward silence, you look around the dump, spotting some kind of ritual table, stained with blood and littered with various bottles. Ruh-roh. Nearby is what looks like some dangerous potions. What is this ancient cult up to? Looking to shake up this date. Is it a date? Yikes. Anyways, looking to shake it up, you approach the potions and pick up one, the fanciest one. So, what will we do next? Let's mix the potions. You take the potions and start mixing them. Wraith will probably be like a science lesson, right? Your new mixture starts to smoke as Wraith eyes goes wild. The glass explodes, taking out the other bottles in a domino effect of highly poisonous liquid, tiny sharp shrapnel. Wraith closes his eyes, you run up to him and shield him from the explosion. Wow, you certainly know how to make sparks fly. Whoa, Wraith with a double entry. Kinda lame, but I like it. Wraith nervously smiles. He's endearingly awkward. So, I guess, tell me about your family? I don't remember anyone. I have no family? Or at least none that I can remember. Family is all we have. It's our only real connection to this life. It's where we came from and what we leave behind. Yeah, we can't remember a thing. So, it's sad that you don't remember yours. Maybe we're all just broken. Wraith frowns and looks away. Well, that got you nowhere. The tension in the air is palpable. Or maybe it's just the regular tension. Hard to tell with this guy. You look around for anything to distract you. It's a bit. I'm not gonna ask what the table's for. It's a beautiful night. Hoping it might turn into something a little more hands-on. You lay back and look at the stars. Sure is a beautiful night. Wraith joins you and starts quizzing about the constellations. That was a big word, Wraith. I can see well in the dark, so I'm pretty good at picking stars out. How about you? You think you can take me on a constellation trivia? No? Feeling invigorated by this slightly flirtatious change, you smirk playfully with Wraith. I've learned a lot. Oh no! I on my back looking up the sky says. Okay, then let's see how many of these questions you can get. Oh no. The constellation roughly translates to Seawell and is located in a region of the sky alongside the water-related constellations. I want to say Aquarius, but I'm like... I'm gonna pick this one. Okay, maybe I just got lucky. I just totally got lucky. Okay, question the second. What do we call the constellations located in the ecliptic path of the sun? It says constellations. The Big Dipper is like one. Let's call it the Zygosites? Oh my god, I was so right. I was right? Nope, in fact, I made that word up. This is fun. I roll my eyes playfully. Okay, so I was wrong. Well, glad one of us is having fun. Last question, the third. The constellation was first described by Nicholas Listy Lassiel and roughly translates to pendulum clock. I would say the Big Dipper. Nope, the Big Dipper isn't actually even a constellation. Oops. It's part of the constellation Ursa Major, but it's okay. The last time I had like a class about constellations, I was in grade school. What? Did you know that? Well, no, I guess not. Still, wow, I can't believe you were walking around thinking it's a constellation for so long. Wow, you didn't do so hot at constellation trivia. Someone's clearly never considered their place in the universe. Uh-oh. That was fun, thank you. You feel like you're finally warming up to Wraith, so you unleash the big guns. You want to play Truth or Dare? What? Wraith looks mortified, but tries to keep it together. Maybe this is progress. I guess so, but only if I can ask first. Deal. Truth or Dare? Truth. If you were a plant, what kind of plant would you be? Great question. Let's go with the big word. A very flowery description. I thought it was funny. I don't think Wraith cared for it though. Too bad you can't woo me. You can't. Truth. If you could date anyone else on this island, who would it be? He buries his face in his hands. I look so embarrassed. Whoa, buddy, I get it. It's pretty weird and kind of slapdash, but there's no need for insults. A lot of people work very hard on. I think I went through a lot of, I think I missed a lot of conversation right there. Okay. Apologize. I'm sorry, I get it. This kind of game is your vibe. I shouldn't try to. No. I'm the one who should apologize. No, it was a dumb question. It's just truth or dare. It just makes me feel I'm just... Thank you for being patient with me. I need to try to be more open with people starting now. Clears his throat. And that way a lazy writer would make him do if he wanted to signify something important and different was coming up. Let's see if we were right. Do you have my bell? I want to show you something. You were right. Take a drink. Is this not a drinking game? Damn, I missed the opportunity. Of course I have it. I reach for it, but it's gone. Furrows his brow. I swear I had it. I don't know what could have happened. We need to find it for... But Claudette and Dwight burst in to interrupt. Seems like they have a very dramatic announcement. We have a very dramatic announcement. See, told you so. But it needs to take place on the beach. We lost his bell, probably because of the explosion. Oh. You arrive at the beach, but something feels off. Can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel uneasy and cold. And here's why. Spirit appears as if from nowhere. Hey, Miss B, bet you didn't expect this hot piece of sass. What, goth girlfriends can't make silly, sexy puns from time to time? Dwight and Claudette scram. Okay. Yeah, I use these two simple sins to dupe you. You're easy to dupe. Maybe because deep down you wanted to be duped. There's no way Wraith can be keeping you happy. Spirit's usual dissatisfied nature has given way to some combination of disgusted and desperation. And it's kind of working. Wraith's a fake. He's not even a real ghost. He only pretends he doesn't want people to care about him, but really, that's all he wants. And he wants it more than anything. Can you imagine wanting something so cringe? I bet he won't even tell you his theory about the island. What a fake. Oh my gosh. That knocking in the background, I wasn't hearing it loud enough of the music, so I thought it was something like knocking around me, and I was like, what is going on? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Continuing on. Spooking myself out. You deserve to be with someone real, a real ghost, someone who really doesn't give a shit, someone who doesn't even care if you say yes or no to me. I'm not gonna answer. You see through her desperate last-minute attempt to win your affection. It's almost sad. You turn around and walk back to Wraith without so much as saying a word. You came back. No one ever comes back. Oh my gosh, this guy, this Wraith. Wraith is shook. Are those tears welling up in his eyes? You can't tell because he looks away. There's a sniffle, and he looks back at you beaming. I want to show you something. You follow Wraith to a corner of the ruins that you haven't seen. He brushes aside some dead leaves and branches, revealing a hatch in the ground. A hatch in the ground. Okay. Want to do the honors? You open the hatch with some effort and lower yourself into a long tunnel, grabbing onto a rusty ladder and beginning your descent. Oh no. Is he gonna kill us? Be careful. He's just tricking us with his awkward ways. Oh wait, what is this? You descend into a spooky, dimly lit room. It looks like an ancient ritual chamber with torches, tapestries, engraved skulls, and animal remains. Okay. On one end is a set of intricately carved locks and cuff mechanisms on the wall. A torture area? On the other side is a table with potions, books, and maps. I want to look at the book. You pick up one of the larger leather-bound books, and Wraith walks over, opening to a specific page. You see incantations, symbols, and a drawing of someone chained to the wall. Uh-oh. A different language you can't read except for the words Cult of the Black Veil. Conveniently, those words are exactly the language you can read. From everything I've found, I think these are the ruins of the ancient cult. They seem to be devoted to some type of sentient evil. I think they used this island, or maybe the person they worshipped did. And I think they used the ritual site to travel to and from the island. Does that mean we can get off the island? I think they sacrificed people on this torture wall in order to open some portal out of here. Look at the wall. I walk over to the wall and examine the chains and locks. Looks like some kind of torture wall. Wow. What happened to the people here? Did they keep prisoners? Looks like they were tortured, but from what I've been able to dig up, there's something more. Ritualistic, serving a larger purpose. I have reason to believe those prisoners weren't alive for long. You unfurl the large, rolled-up pieces of canvas, revealing a detailed map of the island. It's all here. Trapper's Cave, Spirit's Lighthouse, Huntress Cabin. All the common areas. Even IP Island up in the corner with its hearts drawn around it. I figured out the layout of the entire island. I need to know what it is I'm trying to escape from. Do You think the cult of the Black Veil is still around? Are we in danger? You're a killer. I should be in danger. I don't know, maybe. But I have a plan. All we need... Oh my gosh. How did they find us? Alright, as you're finally about to get some of that sweet, sweet information you've been lusting after, Claudette and Dwight pop in again. This time, they swear it's for a good reason. I promise we're not being manipulated this time, I swear. It's time for dinner, you silly gooses. Come and get food. Dwight, for the last time, the plural of goose is geese. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Oh, wow. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just the remaining anxious sweat of spending the afternoon courting a psycho killer. An awkward psycho killer. No, you're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived from dinner, including the trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all onto the screen at the same time, so just believe me, they're all here. And they're just as sexy and determined as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, because of your personality. Because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems to be the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murder's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment to spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows, they won't do any better than that. If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauces allowed, and serve it with one single piece of broccoli, so Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. Gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell the rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure. But how would you describe it to others? Say too much, too little? Could it affect your standing with the group? Okay. Don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. I had a great time. It was fun. We had a great time and we played Constellation Trivia. The whole thing left me starry-eyed. Everyone rolls their eyes. Talk about sexy. No, really, if you're going to tell us a story, talk about something sexy instead of whatever that was. Wraith smiles. You're strangely good at getting him to do that. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now. And they are all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Oh no. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical location. Bony appetit? Don't you mean bon? No, almost everything we serve here has a lot of bones in it. Even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Do I eat that stuff? Tensions are rising both of... Yeah. The good and the dead kind. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plates. Take your napkin and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them? Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. For us, just doing our jobs. Thank you kindly. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit. We greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something will change everything. You can go willingly, or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have very sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because childhood trauma involved fire. Now that's why we invited Spirit to sit with us at the fire instead of Wraith. And finally everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Oh man. You take a seat on the comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? They've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. This is a lot of reading. Holy cow, it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes? Okay. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here. So nothing is probably a good sign. Oh no, Miss B. Oh cool, now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Should we play charades, boggle? Well, we're actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing could do? Probably shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now, you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here. And doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Miss B was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Let me take a drink first. Fine. I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm game. I hope it's a mystery. Okay. So, what story do you want to tell? Action. Here's an action-packed yarn for you lots. This time, I've got into a bar. The time I got into a bar fight. The group is interested. They lean in. I'm all ears, and I'm not talking about the bucket of them I have on my boat. Okay. You crack open a beer by smashing the bottle cap off the nearest rock before starting. I'm at the Lauco watering hole, powering up with my regular 12 beers before I slay at the pool table. Slay is good. Steely Dan blasts from the jukebox, the bartender's tip jars filled to the brim. I pound the final pint and smash the glass into the counter as I demand shots for the entire joint. The patrons cheer for me and I'm their god. Suddenly I hear the telltale revving of engines outside. Motorcycles. The saloon doors swing open. Wait, it's a saloon now? And walks in my arch nemesis Big Slim, the giant of North Toledo. He sounds sexy. Thought I smelled something acrid from Akron when I hopped off the hog, Slim says with a sneer. I get up from my stool. The gal behind me rubbing my shoulders, revving me up for the inevitable fight. Long way from home, aren't we, Slim? What are the fine people of Elm Street going to do without something to sell them someone's second-hand cufflinks tonight? I taunt him. He strokes his oily beard. Elm Street? Elm Street? Let me get out. It's not the same when they're not on your fingers. The story has a lot of specific geographic references in it. I have a perfectly good job at the pawn shop. Why are you coming at me like that? Slim yells. That's fair. Why don't we hate each other? I can't. Why do we even hate each other? I don't even remember. Something about me cutting you off in traffic. But it was a misunderstanding. Well then, let's hug it out, I say. Tears start to well in my eyes. Oh no. And we made up. What about the bar fight? Oh yeah, we got in a real blowout bar fight later that night. Really yelled our proverbial heads off. But it was just an argument about whether you should say poop or pop or soda. Poop or soda. Come on. I gave up heading at Coachella this year. For this? Gave up heading at headlining at Coachella for this. Spirit laughs hysterically, probably laughing at you, but it's a laugh, and you're ready to accept. That sure was kind of storytelling, technically. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end it there. So who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to decide who might be the most entertaining. Alright, we're gonna go with, this dude. Because we really haven't done anything with him. So, I kind of feel bad. Not really. But, we're gonna let him tell a story. Trapper surprises everyone by immediately stepping up and unironically taking an orator's position. There was a young man who lived. Oh, he loved his young wife, and they had a child. Gave the lovebirds a happy life. But one day the couple went out for a swim. Mother did not return. The boy only had him. Some said the currents took her away, yet others said different. Pointed at the husband's way. For the young man was fearless, cunning, and smart, and he had many goals, both grand and bold. Easier, they say, done with a fresh start. A wife with her own dreams wouldn't help him at all. Lucky for him, hers drowned in the streams. Neighbors only whispered through of a crime so great, though of a crime so great, for no one ever accused him, lest they meet the same fate. That was different. How do you react to this performance? Applaud. Hurrah! You stand and clap loudly. Trickster takes out an air horn and blasts it. Quiet! Okay. I reacted to these so wrong. Poetry is meant to be perceived internally, not enjoyed. Anyone else exhausted trying to keep up with what makes these killers happy? Yeah. Me. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of episodic style of storytelling. Hold on a sec. My nose knows. Okay. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. It seems like they're just not Okay, I don't want to go too okay, take Supernatural, for example. Each episode is a show in itself. It's got an end, a middle, and a beginning. But it still holds on to the main plot line that goes throughout the seasons. Even if it's like goofy, gray and white, Scooby-Doo, or whatever you want to... It still has a beginning, middle, and end to each show. And, I don't know. Or Smallville, or like Charmed, or Buffy, or, you know, the old school stuff. Now it just seems like they're trying to drag out beginning, middle, end of like an episode in like 8 episodes or something. I don't know. It just seems weird nowadays. But that's my little rant. Tell me, Miss B, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? I know exactly what I would say, but I won't say it. I know exactly what I would say. Anyway, let's go. Don't answer that. We don't actually care. Okay, good. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay, okay. Have fun tonight and try not to wink wink and oh dead. Why do you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double... I can't say it. I can't pronounce it. Yeah. That's one of the words that I have a hard time saying. And you kidding? If I hear it, I could say it, but yeah, getting at with the end of the dead thing. Okay, let's move it along. Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash talking Spirit? Deal me in. I was doing Spirit's voice with Trapper. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that their activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran far away from this place, as we could, you and me? On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. It's running away to someplace more secluded, Miss B. As after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen those legs? Pure power. Hey, Nikki! Have a lurk, have a good lurk. Be a ninja ghost. Good to see you. Always good to see you're lurking. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly and stealthily for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice, and it's completely illogical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can all swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. You go, Spirit. I'll be sitting here in the shade drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actually trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, Just pick one of us. Maybe we all could move on with our lives, or, you know, some special projects we might have going. He's gonna want me to sacrifice myself so he can get off the island, isn't he? Why'd we end up with the unassuming, awkward demon? Who's going to kill us and we won't even see it coming. Okay, you heard him. What will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you might not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murdered Islands comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with the streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that was taken. Everything else was taken. Which killer would you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. I totally wouldn't pick him. We're gonna go with who we started with. We're just gonna continue on with Wraith, because he's gonna adorably, awkwardly kill us, probably. Yeah. Wraith. I knew you'd never pick me. See? Awkwardly adorable. And he's gonna kill us. Who am I kidding? But I did pick you. Huh? Wraith immediately turns and runs away. It's not like he didn't tell you what you were getting into. Well, follow him. You catch up to Wraith and, as usual, he appears a little anxious. Give him a massage. Okay. You stop and step behind Wraith, placing your hands between his shoulder and neck before he realizes what's happening. Surprise! Massage! Wraith tenses up at your touch, but then relaxes. Oh! That's the spot! The normally inhibited Wraith lets out a moan before returning the favor. Before you know it, all your stress has melted away from your body. At least we get a massage before we die. Hey, this was supposed to be about you, mister. Oh no, I didn't mean. I wanted to... There's that big sigh again. Sorry, sometimes I get two in my head. You nod understandingly. Well, maybe there's some way we can get you out of there. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're doing it. We're on a beach. Maybe we should get down and dirty in the sand. I'd be ashamed to let it all go to waste. Oh no. And just to make sure there's no confusion about your intentions, you wink. That will work. There's no way Wraith would misinterpret this. That's a great idea. But maybe we can both keep clean if I go grab Dwight and get him dirty instead. Totally oblivious. I love it. I love it. As the Wraith runs off to kidnap Dwight for some nefarious purpose, the narrator looks at you and smirks. Yes, the narrator is so smug about being right. They are now talking in third person. Alright, I get it. You're right. Thank you. Wraith returns with an exhausted look into Dwight and some shovels, and you realize you will now be burying Dwight in the sand and making a sand sculpture around his head. Look, I know this isn't what you had in mind, but still seems kind of like fun. Oh, hey, Ty! Yeah, I hope your moving is, and leaf blowing. Oh my gosh, moving a couch. Why is my eye watering? Probably because I have contacts in it. Sit up and hydrate. Yes, how are you doing? Let me get the proper... Let me give you the proper hello. Okay. Let's do this correctly. Oops, I gotta get my finger in there. Hello. How are you today? I can't use the mouse with these on. It just does not work. So. Wow, I've been going 2.5 hours, but I want to know what's gonna happen. Oh, and hydrate. Thank you. Thank you. What's funny is, I told this earlier, that the Freddy sweater I have, I got it last year because I went into the costume shop to get like cosplay stuff for last year, and I really like the colors of the sweater. I bought it and I wear it to work. It doesn't have any holes in it or anything, and I just wear it to work. And I've been wanting to do a Freddy, so all of this right here, the whole burn marks, it's concealer. I forgot to add the concealer before. It's concealer and eyeshadow. That's all that is. But yeah, I'll get pictures out tomorrow and stuff. Or not tomorrow, tonight. But it took me, I started at 10 o'clock and I was still kind of putting stuff on my face at like almost 2. So it takes me a while because you have to do like layers, like the lighter pinks and then a little bit darker red and darker. So something for your eyes in your Michael Myers costume. You could probably just get black face paint and just smear it. I mean, they even have like those crayons. Yeah, eyeshadow would probably work best if you could just get like the single, because then you can like layer it and make like different shades of darkness, I guess. But yeah, black face paint or black eyeshadow. That would work. You just don't want to spend like, I mean, if it's something you're not going to use again, just try to go with like the cheaper option. So, or maybe find a girl at work. Maybe she's got some black eyeshadow you can use. So one of the girls at work, she's going to be using my Stay Puffed Marshmallow Woman outfit. She's got to dress up for her kids' school thing. And I was like, this is super easy here. So she's going to wear that. But yeah. This game has been interesting. So since we had the most in common with Wraith in the beginning, I decided to just stick with him. So that's what we're doing. So we've got Wraith going on here. Tomorrow's going to be a mashup of Alice in Wonderland. So we'll have the Mad Hatter and stuff like that. Excuse me. I've only actually played Dead by Daylight like once or twice. So I always watch Deviant Dreamers, Devi. I always watch her play it. So if you want to watch someone who is like really fun to watch play Dead by Daylight, she's probably on right now. But yeah, she's playing Devour right now. She's just really cool streamer, super adorable, and just a really roundabout, wholesomely chaotic person. So yeah, if you haven't followed Devi, do. If you haven't followed Ty, give him a follow. Did you get your shout out? I don't have a sound with your shout out. I need to give you a sound. Basically get in for a new DLC for a month or 2 and then take a break. Yeah. So like streamers that I know, that I've known for a long time, I usually give them a sound. Or people that have been like subbed to me for 2 years, I give them a sound. So. Oh, I did give you a sound? Okay, cool. Oh boy, now we gotta figure out a sand sculpture. Should I be honest? Is he okay? So Wraith likes honesty, and we've been pretty honest with him this whole time. So I think we're gonna be honest. This isn't what I meant. I actually meant we should fool around in the sand, like the two of us. Wraith is confused. Like, oh my gosh, dewy stuff, you know, sexy stuff. But the sand will get everywhere. Oh no, we would use a blanket. Okay, then why didn't you say that? I was just trying to be smooth, I guess. Oh cool, well, good job. Good job of being smooth. Thanks. Now it's super awkward. Okay, well, let's just bury Dwight. Okay, what Sam sculpture do you want to build? That was super awkward. Oh my gosh, give me a moment. I need to blow my nose again. Apologies if you've heard that, but I didn't turn my mic off. Oh, did I ruin my makeup? How could I ruin this? Lovely burn. Oh my gosh. Man, we're going on 2 hours and 40 minutes. It doesn't feel that way. I really like this. This is kind of fun. How long is this game? Are we going to be on here a while? Let's see, how long is Hooked on You? It's a 70-minute game. What? Hang on. That ain't right. 2 hours and 35 minutes main story. Okay. I was like, what? 60 minutes is like an hour. Okay. Okay. What do we want to build? Let's do, you know what? There's a car in the super secret hideout place. Or should we do a mermaid because the ocean talks to us? How about I do a poll? Let's do a poll. Okay, what to build? Mermaid. Car. How long did I make that for? I don't even know. Oh my goodness, we have mermaid so far. I don't know what would be best. I'm trying to live. Okay. Good luck. Have a good rest of your day. If I don't see you, if I don't see you tomorrow, have a good week. And we shall talk to you later. Guys, if you have not followed Ty, give him a follow. Awesome person and a really fun streamer to watch. Oh, mermaid. Okay, so we're going for mermaid, it looks like. Yep. Okay, mermaid. Mermaid it is. Let's make Dwight a mermaid. Yes, just like Miami. Wata. You dig a hole the size of a person. This truly is a Dead by Daylight experience, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Once it's big enough, an unenthused Dwight gets in and you pile sand on him up to his neck. You put the finishing touches on Murder Dwight. Wraith takes out a Polaroid camera and takes a pic of the three of you. He all smiles. Dwight looks miserable. Wow, that really relaxed me. Thank you. Oh wow, it's so late. Time flies when you're on a date with the coolest person on the island. Oh, this is a date. Wraith smiles and rolls his eyes. Come on, let's get back to the group. As you start to leave, you hear Dwight whimper. High time's coming in. I'm going to drown. Let's call for Wraith's help. Wraith, we need to get Dwight out of here before we leave. Wraith turns and jogs back to you and Dwight. Oh my god. I'm sorry, my brain was in another place, Miss B, and was, distracting me. You smile and pretend to be offended. Oh my god, shut up! Dwight watches you flirt and smiles despite a possible encroaching death by drowning. You and Wraith quickly dig up Dwight, who hugs you both before fleeing. Aww, so cute! Wraith turns to you smiling sheepishly. And this is right before he kills us. I keep waiting. I'm waiting for that to come around. Wow, this day went by so fast, but I guess it's over. I don't understand why it's... You strange, beautiful weirdo. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, I love that. You strange, beautiful weirdo. The gang's all together again, and on the volleyball court. Let me write something down real quick. Okay, so where is it? I knew I lost something. Hold on. Okay, so I thought I had this as a sound. I don't think I do. But when we were younger, I love my grandma. I love my grandma Herman a lot. But I had her, she would say this every once in a while. And a few years before she passed on, I had a voice thing saved on here. And let's see if you guys can hear it.
You stupid weirdo, what are you doing?
That's my grandma calling me a stupid weirdo. So the beautiful weirdo comment was so fun. Anyway, alright. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday we were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was, oi. Feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that, you can get some beauty rest. I don't recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narrative. Good thing you really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl, you know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered at the volleyball court for the new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Miss B chooses. Who's ready for a round of robin? Wait, who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. Oh my gosh. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it? Even if in this case, it's a subtle dig. Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Miss B, you're thinking of picking me. Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're going to love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit mass, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Whoop, nothing can go away. Then boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Confident, mysterious. I like it. Hit us, Spirit.
Make it right.
Hey, Steeler! Hello, hello! Okay, let me get it on so I can wave. We don't have the hay this time, this weekend. We have. Okay, let me get it on. Here we go. Hello. Hello. So we're half Freddy, and we're half fine. How you doing? Hope Saturday is going good for you. We are doing a dating sim. Ooh, Gotham Knights. All day? Sorry, I had to blow my nose for a second there. Holy cow, it must be good then. It must be really good. I've been hearing a lot about it. So, but yes, get some noms. Oh, I guess I should be reading Spirit Say. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. What? That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what these guys do all day. Well, yeah, I'd say if you've been playing it all day, you really like it. Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, you know. Dang it. Sorry, my nose. I've got, like, something tickling it. I didn't want to tickle my nose in front of everyone. I'm shy like that. If you love it, that's great. If you don't like it, that's fine. You know, it's pure preference. Oh, man. Do you want to at least specify which god you're going to be spitting in the face of? All of them. All of them. I can't go scary. I tried scary with Scarecrow. It was cute scary. I'm like, how okay, so I did the zombie. That was kind of scary. And I did like a ghost girl. That was a bit scary. But everything else that I do that I try to do scary, it's just, it looks cute. I mean, even Freddy kind of looks cute. You know, Freddy's got some style. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you're intending to hang out with Spirit. Sorry, anyway, Wraith. Okay, let's see what Wraith has to say. Well, I don't know. I prefer just to tell him to speak privately. Ooh. I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Miss B? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice. Okay. Okay, tell me, Wraith. Tomorrow we have to find my bell. Oh yes, we lost his bell. I feel so bad about it. Then I could finally tell you about what I've been working on. Yeah, we gotta find his bell. We lost it. I think in the explosion. Cause I told him we should mix all the potions together and they just like blew up in our face. So it's going to be real special, the kind of thing where we really bond. He's gonna kill me, right? And maybe if you finally get off, finally get off this island. So it's the cult thing. Oh, I am so dead. Of course I go for the awkwardly adorable one and he's just gonna kill me straight away. And maybe then we can go on a real date. But if I'm dead... you done? That's it? Wraith nods, proud. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream. All about these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night! Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break. And giving them a little push. Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs are all there, you just didn't read them. Welcome to Murder Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof. It's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but you can break their heart. Do you dare even try? You mean, that's right. Tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic. Okay, you hear that bump. Because it's surprising. Yeah, listen. Yeah, that knocking. I thought that was like around in here. So it was like freaking me out, but it was the game. Because it's a classical reversal of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings, someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in his sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. And I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek! If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress? She might pretend to be okay. But then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? We're gonna do another poll, okay? Because I don't know. I'm not gonna include Wraith in there. So, who to eliminate? Spirit. Huntress. I just totally spaced on the big... I just totally spaced on his name. Oh my god, big muscle guy. Trapper. It's Trapper. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay. Who will go? There's a vote for Huntress. Oh my gosh. They're all scary. I don't want to set any of them. Because they're going to come at me, man. I don't know what I want to... Oh my gosh. Oh, it looks like Huntress. Whoa. Do we got a spirit or trapper? Dun 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 dun. It looks like it's gonna be Huntress. Okay. We're gonna be like looking behind trees and listening for singing. Oh no. I hate to get rid of anyone, mostly because you all scare me so much, but also because it just doesn't seem fair. But life's not fair, is it? With their strong arms that could probably hurl me back to the mainland. A face no one has ever seen. A tragic backstory she loves to bring up whenever there's a break in conversation. Huntress, I'm describing you. This hurts, but I have to eliminate you. Phew, honestly, it's a bit of relief for me. I don't have to constantly try to impress you. It's been exhausting. Tonight, this fancy attire is coming off and the sweatpants are going on. Tomorrow I think I'll stand in the ocean and catch salmon with my bare hands. Yeah, I said bare hands. Okay, that seemed too easy. She's coming after me, isn't she? Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll work out great. Let's go to sleep with Huntress hunting us. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind. Because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Miss B, but when this is all over. But they will never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... That is amazing! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my Lanta. Their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster, it might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it, that's right. It's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope to see you tonight, Miss B. You're my hero for what you have accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you will do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back to put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Wow. What a crazy way to end the day. An elimination, and I didn't even know it was kind of a game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. Oh my god. It's like The Bachelorette and The Bachelor. They have these little sections. Oh, this is great. Huntress's eyes filled with anguish. The bunny ears on her mask have drooped. It is as I feared. I'm a wild animal, an unlovable beast of the forest. I shall diminish and go to the east and remain the Huntress. And I thought Spirit was the emo one. I don't really know what's going to happen here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Miss B? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. Like my sacrifice. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. Is Miss B's goal to impress me? Things are going poorly. Look at his eyes, he's just like... But if Miss B's goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spent talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper meaning with and me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional, but we did get a body pillow. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm just my own machine. The whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly, low budget, old school marketing vibes. Kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down to a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series of my life. Starting a new social media NFT crypto app and doing things, private gigs over on IP Island. So he's carrying a blow up thing? I didn't realize that's what that was. Hey dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama lawyers. Take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking about your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on the island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like ghosts. Don't say it! Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand. But we haven't had time to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Miss B, E2 narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously, they don't pay me enough to deal with you people. It's my turn. What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? It's a chair. It's a thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does it even mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't want to confess to everything. We just been working our booties off for the 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think Ocean just peed on it. How is that? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? Wait, glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on the algebra test once? Watching Huntress get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescending song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. I feel your pain, buddy. About the polo shirts. Okay. Let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I have to wake up. Yikes. That was a weird way to end. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone's gonna bound to say something crazy. Always seems like everyone had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be a doozy. They have this wonderful little room here. Why am I sleeping out by a bonfire? Just saying. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay with it. What's that? You don't know about killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on that huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling, or I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again and get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your bitchy attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their face excitement? Terror? See, look, there's buildings over there. Why are we sleeping on the beach? I know. They're full up. Okay. You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep, and it's happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures to the beach where the killers all stand, flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. I just got called out. Anyway. Suddenly the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey. Isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in the show. I'm going to chew his agent. Before they walk over for your big moment. A little birdie told us someone in particular has extra strong crush on you. And another little birdie reminded us that you've been kind of a jerk since you got here, and we reserve the right to withhold that information. Even if it leads to you making a terrible decision that gets you murdered. I will probably make a terrible decision. So are you ready? Of course you're not. But too bad, we're on a schedule. Schedule. Oh no. And then there were three. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette, Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air. And I'm not just talking about the rusty chainsaw. Though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this? No you don't, but who cares, Miss B? Who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed on keeping that between us. No, not that flower. Oh my god. The thing where the suitor gets a flower is a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose, but no roses. That's such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Oh, those are pretty. Are those like stargazer lilies? Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. A lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that 5-2? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right away. Miss B, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Well, obviously, the awkwardly adorable killer who is going to end up torturing us and killing us. Wraith. You turn to Wraith and let out a sigh. Wow. You're becoming more like him. Wraith. Since I got to this island. Okay, we got it. Okay. Alright, here we go. I don't have any flowers. Wraith. Okay, Wraith, since I got to this island, I have been drawn to your quiet nature, your unassuming good looks, the nervous energy you bring to every situation, no matter how normal and mundane. I love the way your brain works, I love the way your body moves, and I love how we are together. Wraith looks like he watched the Earth explode from an orbiting space shuttle. His mouth hangs open a little, his eyes twitch. No one can tell if he's too excited to process or partially dead. Got anything to say, Wraith? Sounds about right. As you board the yacht, Wraith is unsurprisingly quiet. The awkward vibes are down by about 60%. Good job, I guess. It was nice of Trapper to volunteer his yacht for the start of this day-long date, but a bit dismissive of him to say that you two were so boring that the yacht itself wouldn't even notice you were there. What would he know about fun anyway? He wears an old-timey one-piece bathing suit like the strongman from the bygone carnival. Come to think of it, that actually is a little fun. Wraith just had a regular old button-up shirt and shorts on. No, now's not the time to think about Trapper and the way his vintage singlet hugs his curves just right. That's what he wants, classic Trapper Trap. You're here with Wraith, remember? Who you chose for some very good reasons you must have. I'm sure. You cast all other thoughts out of your mind and stand at the edge of the deck looking out at the ocean wondering what's out there, where you even are. The gentle rocking of the waves feels comforting as you turn to face your pair. Wraith can barely look at you. Is it nerves or something else? I can't believe after spending so much time with me, you still want to do it more. I'm only going to disappoint you. You could never disappoint me. Well, we'll see about that. We still have a full day ahead of us. Speaking of which, what exactly do you have planned for me today? Before we get to that, I need to tell you something. It's about me, but ultimately more about you. I'm a sacrifice, right? We spent a lot of time together. You know me pretty well. You know how I easily get flustered, how introverted I am, and in my head I am. You know I'm awkward around other people, triggered by the sight and talk of money, weird about intimacy. But you are incredible and kind and patient. You put up with my quirks. And after spending so much time with you, I feel like I've changed. Something about you puts me at ease. I feel different. And that's good. I had to change in order to spend this day with you the way I want. Because I'll almost there. He still can't say it. That's okay though, you smile at him warmly. Warmly? Is that a new word? See, there it is. You always know how to comfort me. I haven't had that in a long time. Anyone I've been close to has abandoned me, usually against their will, but it still hurts. So why bother trying to connect with anyone? They're just going to be brutally murdered while I watch, or overhear, or sleep through it. You put your hand on his shoulder. All I want is someone to love, a family to care for. Not touched by evil or greed or power, a small house in the middle of nowhere, never bothered by anyone. You're the first person, and forever I felt like I could see a future with. Wraith holds up Azeroth's skull. When I came to America, seeking a fresh start from the trauma and violence of my youth, I was tricked into the employ of a truly evil man. I did unspeakable things. I didn't know what was happening, but I did them. I worried that death and violence were just part of who I was. When I found out this man's true nature, I snapped. I pulled out his skull and spine. I've wielded them like some kind of half-weapon, half-trophy ever since. Too long have I been attached to Azra's skull. I have let it define me, no more. Whoa, but what if we need to defend ourselves against the other psychopathic killers on the island? Just saying. We might need that. Oh goodness. As he watches it sink, you notice a gold coin on the ground. That dislodged from it. You know how Wraith is with gold coins. What do? Wait, how is he with gold coins? We have a gold coin in our pocket. Let's leave it alone. See what happens. Alright, sure. I mean, he's not even looking, but okay. Waste an opportunity to pick up a perfectly valuable object. That might come in handy very soon. Wraith turns to you smiling. He seems like a new man. Let's go back to the dump. What a romantic sentence to start this day with. Should I have picked up that coin? Oops. As you walk into the cosmic dump, Wraith oozes nervous excitement. Oh gosh. I do have something incredible planned for tonight. He even tries to wink. It's kind of grotesque, but hey. This sad boy is finally opening up. He pulls out some lotions and oils. You ready? Wait, I thought you got rid of that. That's odd. What's wrong? No, it's just... You're holding Azeroth's skull again. You just made a whole big thing about how you feel like you changed and you're not defined by it, and you threw it away. Yeah, I did. Azeroth was terrible, and I'm no longer using his skull as my security blanket. This is his brother Paul. Also a really bad guy I took care of. Okay. I have 20 of these things. All real bad guys. Ah. Well, I guess you can't really change some people. Anyway. Back to our exciting night to the end of all nights. I'll stay here and prepare. If you want to go find my bell, he takes a step closer and whispers, then when you come back, we can ring it. Doesn't that mean I'm in trouble? Wow. What does that even mean? I don't know, but it seems very exciting. And look what you've done to this anxious shy boy. He's losing his inhibitions. Maybe soon he'll be losing his clothes. To get there, though, you have to find the bell. It's gonna be somewhere on the island, right? Where do you start looking? None of the above. You take another look at Wraith's hot dog. I think I found what I'm looking for right here. I told the writers not to give you the ability to choose what to do, because then you choose dumb things like this and I have to give you a game over. Let's pick up the coin this time. Okay. You can never disappoint me. At least it didn't take us back too far. See what happens when we pick up the coin. Okay. Yeah, that didn't take us back far at all. Okay, let's check the Black Lighthouse. Oh, I should have read that. I didn't read it. Okay. You arrive at the Black Lighthouse optimistic and full of purpose. You don't see a bell anywhere. Spirit, hello? Nothing. She's nowhere to be found. Let's just be honest, her heart was never really in this process, was it? You start poking around wondering if Spirit took the bell and hid it somewhere around here. Oh, hey, hot stuff. You turn to see Trickster, casually posed, light reflecting off his perfect skin. All of his too many abs glistening perfectly. Doing some snooping. I'm looking for Spirit. Me too, actually. We're going to do face masks, and I told her I'd show her around my stage over on IP Island. It's tight. All the killers we couldn't clear to be in this game are hanging out over there. Just out of view of you and any interested parties, lawyers. Having a blast, doing shots, making content. Oh my dude, you've got to meet my good friend. Nope. Stop right there. I'm not getting sued over a dating sim. I feel that. Hey, have you seen Wraith spell anywhere? Not gonna lie to you, friend, I have no idea what you're talking about. But, you wanna maybe hop over to the other island and check out my stage? No. Absolutely not on a mission. Guess we're all on our own journey till we meet again. I wonder what would happen if I would've went with him. We're on a mission, we gotta find that bell. As Trickster vanishes, you ponder your next move. And I'm left wondering, who would just say no to checking out the sexy pop stars special hideaway? I just did. So where to next? Trapper's Cave. Maybe Trapper's Cave. At least I know to look out for, well, traps. With that in mind, I'm sure I can get in and out safely and find a bell. To Trapper's Cave. Wow, this game sure is much bigger than you thought, huh? Might need to replay it a couple times to really be able to grasp how much work was put into it. Oh, that's kind of pretty. You enter Trapper's Cave tentatively. He is called Trapper. It stands to reason there may be some traps. Illuminated in a deep blue, the cave is home to a pool of water that shimmers and shines. You find yourself hoping Wraith's spell is in here. You hear a voice from behind a pile of rocks, like a feeble old man calling for help. Look around the cave. We are not falling for your trap. You ignore the voice and look around the cave because you have a job to do. Hey, maybe play this again to find out who the voice belongs to. Just saying. Could be fun. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. Take it. I'm taking all the loot. Seems like a good choice. Ooh, there's something else shiny next to it. Is this the bell? Then again, this is Trapper's Cave. Trapper. You know him. The trap guy. The guy who loves to leave traps. Quit while you're ahead. A hulking child follows over you. You turn to see Trapper. Smart. That was a bear trap. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, pizza! We had pizza last night while we were playing D&D. It was good. It was really good. Smart. That was a bear trap. He raises his cleaver. Give me one reason I shouldn't do this. Let's bribe him. Look, I can pay you. If you let me leave, I will give you all the gold I have. You empty your pockets and hand Trapper all the gold you've collected. This will do. Alright, scram. You scramble out of the way, but remember why you came here in the first place. Hey, you don't happen to know where Wraith's spell is, do you? Trapper laughs. Yeah, I think Huntress might know about it. Or maybe Spirit has some idea, I don't know. But if I'm totally being honest, I've already stopped caring. Now I said get out. So where to next? Oh no, no. I have a good feeling about Huntress's cabin. I love a cabin in the woods. Great things are always happening at those. People are walking into them and back out of them unscathed all the time. All the time. Nothing to worry about. A cabin in the woods. All alone. With a psycho killer around. No problem. To Huntress's cabin. It's as if your chance to visit and admire some of the locations you may not have visited already because of the choice you specifically made. What a great opportunity. Why did I give away all my gold? I hope I did the right thing there. You enter Huntress's cabin and relax. It's disarmingly cozy with a warm, quirky vibe. You feel like you could have lived here if a kooky killer didn't already. You spot something shiny. Is it the bell? You reach out for it, but you're tackled from behind. It's Huntress. She holds an axe to your throat. I found you. Now I get to kill you. Let's say we're pranking Wraith. I'm running a very complicated long con on Wraith. I'm trying to find his bell so he can do something. I don't know, but I'll probably use it to play a joke on him instead. Huntress's eyes sparkle. This sounds like a fun game. Want to play another one? Sure. Great, I've got the perfect game in mind. Hide and seek. Bet you can't find me. Ready or not, here I come. Not bad. Oh no. I missed completely. Not bad. This is... I'm not sure anyone actually ever taught you how to play, but this doesn't change anything. What do you mean? I'm still mad at you. You broke in my house. Which is too bad because maybe I do know something about the bell. Maybe I'll tell you later. We'll see. Huntress goes into another room and realizes you're not going to get anything else here. Except possibly killed. I've got bad news for you. You've already searched the Spot Spirit and Trapper Hangout. You even checked out Trickster's stage. No, we didn't. we didn't go. Would have been nice if an actual concert was going on, but maybe in the sequel. And now you've also searched Huntress's cabin too and managed not to get yourself skinned. However, just having your skin as remarkably sun-kissed as it is, isn't as good as having your skin and Wraith's spell. Looks like you're just going to have to admit defeat on this one and head back to Wraith empty-handed. You tried hard, you really did. If you were game, I'd give you a good review. That being said, Wraith is, well, I don't want to say unkind because he has been really nice this whole time, but there is that whole spine-ripping thing. You enter the ruins of the Cosmic Dump prepared to deliver Wraith the bad news. I know he seems sweet and shy and like he's not a killer, but he totally is. Is there a chance he could kill you? Probably. But the place is empty. Wraith must be off somewhere still preparing. Ugh, what are you gonna do? You still don't have the bell. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Who are you talking to? Huntress pops up behind one of the giant obelisks, smiling behind her mask. I followed you back here. It was fun, like a cat stalking prey. Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. After you left, I was thinking, I want to tell you about the bell. Oh my god, Huntress, thank you. But it's going to cost you. You fish around in your pockets for anything of value, but they're completely empty. I'm sorry, I don't have anything to give you. Oh, there are other ways you can pay. Don't worry, silly, nothing crazy. I never do anything crazy. All you have to do is sing me my favorite song. Oh no. Is it in Russian? Nope, it's the ABCs. Oh, okay. That's all I have to do? Yeah. Damn, Huntress looks jazzed as hell. She is truly unhinged. And clear your throat. Here goes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Wow, this is annoying, huh? Should have managed your money better. It's never too late to get serious about it, you know. I have a cousin who's really good with this stuff. I can put you in touch. Sorry, I know what you're thinking, and you're right. This isn't the time for this. S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know. Okay. Huntress applauds like a lunatic. Yay, that was so good. Again. No. Fine. Okay, so Wraith's bell. I saw a spirit with it yesterday. She was walking back from here and says she was eavesdropping on your date. So when you weren't looking, she stole it to sabotage your budding relationship with Wraith. I think she said something about a cringy truth or dare game. I think they had a fling or something and she's still mad about it. Or not, who knows. She's definitely mad about something. Even though it's rusty and old, it's still kind of shiny, so I offered to pay her for it. But she had the perfect spot for it picked out at the top of her lighthouse. Great. I need to go back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. Tell her I'll still buy it from her. Great. You return to the lighthouse and head right upstairs. No more messing around. And this time Spirit is waiting for you. Word on the street is you're looking for me. Or are you looking for me? Huh. Yeah, no. I literally have no idea why I'd want to be around you, especially after you picked Wraith. Do you already get sick of the sad boy and wonder if the sad girl would do it for you? Cut the crap and give me the bell. I don't have time for this. Oh my. Spirit seems aroused by your suggestion. Honestly, so am I. Just a little though. Let's not get things weird between us. So you want Wraith's bell? How about we play a little game? I call it Don't Look Into the Light or Die. You can only open your eyes when I'm blocking the light. If you look directly at it, I'll die. Precisely. You're much smarter than you look, no offense. Stop on Spirit and don't look straight at the light. If you look directly at your brain probably won't surprise the stress. Oh, freaking great. Not bad. Okay. That was like at the very edge. So the light isn't completely fed up, I guess. Only half your brain and a portion of your soul is damaged. The rest seems to be mostly okay, as far as I can tell. Spirit hands over the bell. Thank you, Spirit. Now please leave me alone. Gladly. And with that, you march triumphantly back to Wraith. Before he kills us. You excitedly walk in to see Wraith in his sexiest outfit yet. Oh. Your eyes do that cartoon thing where they bug out of their skull and auga. In true Wraith fashion, his reaction is a little more subdued. He looks at you and sort of smiles. Hope you have something for me that's gonna make me happy, as I just made you. Look at this guy. So open and comfortable in his own skin, cloak, painted, burnt flesh thing. Beaming, you hold up the bell. It took me all over the island, but I found it. Spirit stole it because it's a long story. Now you want to tell me what we'll be doing with it? Wraith holds the bell and tears up. He kisses it. Weird. Only one more thing until we can finish this. Another thing? You can barely hide your annoyance. You need another thing? I'm going to be running errands all night, or are we going to... Wraith wraps his arms around you. I can imagine how it must feel. All the mystery and intrigue. I hope at this point you can just trust me. Tonight is going to be incredible. You sigh and nod. Wraith hands you a super sexy outfit. Outfit is maybe too strong of a word. This is barely more than just a tiny bit of cloth connected by various elastic bits. You look at it and bite your lip. Should I change? You better. You duck behind one of the obelisk and take off your slipping into the new sheer, barely there collection of straps. It's incredibly revealing. Somehow you look more naked than you would if you were actually. It's really something. Eyes up here. Sorry, it's impressive. You return to Wraith and model your new outfit. I'm wearing basically nothing. Oh, you just wait. Lights dim, oh dang. Is that what you've been waiting for? Relaxed and confident, Wraith is a totally different person than the introverted loner you met when you arrived on the island. Are you ready? I want to give you my heart. Oh god. He's not going to cut out his heart, is he? I'm ready. The lights go out. It's so chilly. Don't worry, we'll warm up. He's not wrong. Ray's skin's like fire on yours, the fire he's been so afraid of this whole time. You melt into his arms, his lips. I should probably leave you two alone. It feels weird documenting this. Just a little bit. Before I give you my heart, I'm going to give you something else. There it is. Yes, I'm going to head out. I'll see you in hold up. Even in the dark, I think I know that smell. It's like a salad dressing mixed with a suntan oil? Dwight and Claudette? Guess they like to watch. Hold that thought, lovebirds. Wraith, your special guest is here a little early. Wow, I don't know the human bodies could fit that way together. Sure they can. I'll show you when we're done tonight. The lights pop back on and you and Wraith are still wearing virtually nothing. No time to get dressed. We've got to go immediately. That's right. It's secret hatch reveal time. Just like... And no, it's not some double Andre. Follow us. Dwight and Claudette disappear into the open hatch in the ground. Wraith throws on some clothes and you both follow. It's even colder down here. Well, have fun. Our job pretty much stops at getting you here. Contrary to what you may have heard, we don't like to watch. Not this. See you later. They climb back up the ladder as you turn around. Across from you stands a very old Nigerian woman. Grandma Abby? Philip? They embrace. You are suddenly aware how exposed your skin is and how chilly you are. In front of his grandma. Forgive me, Miss B. This is my grandmother. Abigail, pleased to meet you, Miss B. So you're the one my little Philip has chosen. Interesting. Interesting. What does that mean? Do you need to earn the respect of Grandma Abby now? I can't wait to get to know the person my Philip has decided to give his heart to. Come help me make drinks. You go with Grandma Abby. I have to prepare the bell. Happy to Philip? Wraith looks sheepish, like he's reverted back to his old self. Oh yeah, I guess I never told you my real name, Philip Ojo. You bow deeply. Nice to meet you, Philip. Wraith laughs, grabs the bell, and leaves. Grandma Abby takes your hand and guides you to the table with the potions. Come, let's get refreshments. I'm an old lady and it's not so easy for me to mix these exactly. I know what you mean, because we tried to mix them and we just... big explosion. Yeah. My hands aren't just steady as they once were, you know. You'll need to help me pull. Now, doesn't it seem like the time for questions like, what is this? Are we supposed to drink those possibly poisonous liquids? Just get to it. Fill that cup up. Whoops. I missed it completely. I didn't realize we were doing a game. These are kind of difficult. That could have been better, but I certainly wouldn't be able to manage it. I suppose it will have to do. Come, while we wait, I want to make sure you're the one. You sit across from her and she smiles brightly at you. And you're very awkward because you're in this outfit that's, like, not there. Philip has been through so much. He saw things as a child that no child had to ever even think about. I fear what that could do to a person. But not Philip. He is thoughtful and strong-willed. He is a good boy, but he's also a psycho killer. I agree. Although thinking back to what you two were getting up to right before this, maybe you don't agree. Tell me, Miss B. Philip's birthday is coming up. What would you give him as a gift? Okay, so before it said something about how does he feel about... I had to sneak that gold piece. Let's say gold. Well, I wouldn't want him to get the wrong thing, but maybe just some gold. Then he could buy whatever he wanted. Oh no, my Philip... Okay, so he does love money. Yeah, he did tell us that. Okay. This one. He might make you feel that way, but it's not who Philip is. Maybe you're just nervous. I like missed both of them. Philip, we're ready. Give me a couple more minutes. She turns back to you. Well then, how about a game to lighten the mood before our big event? Maybe we could do some constellation trivia or play cornhole. Cornhole? Whoa, how convenient. We may have played one of these before. Never mind the fact that they were in a different location, and it makes no sense that you could do them here underground in a completely different area. We have plenty of money to make some other mini games, okay? This is Dead by Daylight. Just have some fun for once in your life. Since one of these games may be familiar to you, who knows, you might get an extra relationship status boost if you try the one you haven't before. Okay. Toss that little skull. Perfect. I'm from the Midwest. That's probably why I'm doing so good. Oh no, I missed it. Right when I said that. Not perfect, not terrible. Not exactly the description a grandmother wants to use of love for precious grandson's life, but so be it. I'm glad you got a moment to relax. Sorry I yelled earlier, it's been a long game. Wraith re-enters holding the bell. It looks brand new. I think we're ready. Time to drink up. What is going on? What are we drinking? Grandma Abby hands out the potions, drinks. You make first to Wraith, then herself, and then you. She stops and looks at you. She stares you down intensely with a sweet smile on her face. No matter what you do, you cannot abandon Philip. Do you understand? He has been abandoned his whole life. I regret leaving that bunker. His parents regret leaving our village. But he is here now, and he has opened up to you of all people. You cannot betray him. Or I will haunt you from my grave. And my special form is not always as nice as this one before you right now. Oh, thanks for that advice. Of course, dear. Now, where were you two before I arrived? We were about to play a board game, fully clothed, of course. It's okay, she knows. She does? Of course they do. It's a requirement of the ritual. The what? Grandma Abby and Wraith stand up and walk to the wall with the hanging changing logs. Are you ready? Yes, I'm finally ready to leave this place. What is going on? As Grandma Abby plays Wraith, what is going on? Is this what is happening? This is what we've been working towards. This is how we consummate our relationship. What? The cult of the Black Veil would do this ritual to leave and return to the island. One lover would be sacrificed, the other would do the sacrificing. So here I am, ready to move on to be sacrificed. No, this is crazy. I don't even know what to do. That's why Grandma Abby's ghost was summoned to help. Philip's heart must be rude, lit on fire, and the bell rang. Everything you've done here has been building to this. I thought I was gonna be the one sacrificed, actually. No, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't do this. Grandma Abby, don't give Miss B the dagger. What's happening? This ritual requires sacrifice on both ends. The person taking my heart out needs to love me in order to lose me. And I need to love that person in return. But I don't know how to say this. You don't love Miss B? Your heart races as you scientists feel like you died. I'm sorry. It's not you, it's me. Me and your inability to connect with me. Oh no. Maybe we just didn't spend enough time together. Maybe we did. We just didn't relate in the way we should have. but I really like you. Maybe we can be friends. You try to get past the shock of what is happening and realize he's right. It feels forced. You're not right for each other, but you do really enjoy spending time with him for the most part. You even believe that his nutjob theories about the island and the cult of the Black Bell. After a while, you smile and finally respond, yeah, we can be friends. Isn't this how every, bachelor ends up? Wraith smiles back. Grandma Abby also smiles. Trickster enters and smiles for some reason. Look at everyone, just a bunch of smiling idiots. How wonderful for you all. What does life on the island look like for you now? Maybe you can try to hook up with another killer. Maybe you can develop your friendship with Wraith. Maybe you can find someone that he'll really love. Can you be Igor to his Victor Frankenstein? What about that cute nurse who just showed up at the reception? Oh, you haven't heard? She's unpacking her stuff back at the cabanas. I hear him and her have a thing. I guess I probably should have told you that 20 scenes ago, huh? Oopsie! Oh no. No matter. This is the end for you. Welcome to the friend zone. Enjoy your stay. And so my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost. I was trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far. You should probably know that. That you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Miss B. See you again later, and again, and again, and again. Forever. We made it through it! Oh my gosh! I got friend-zoned! What? That was amazing. I'm glad we finished that in one day. Oh my goodness gracious. Ugh, bright light. That was really cool. Okay, so we will raid over to someone. Let's go over to Ducks. We haven't been there in a while. And say hello. So I've got a sub raid, I've got a regular raid. If you want to put that in the chat, say hi. We're gonna hop on over there. I gotta eat. I gotta take pictures because I want to take this off. But that was amazing. Thank you everyone for being here. I'll be back tomorrow with a Alice in the Madness Returns mashup. We'll be playing Alice the Madness Returns, so Alice in Wonderland stuff. I'm gonna head on over to Don't Fight Ducks, who is playing Phasmophobia, and hop on over there and say hi. But thank you everyone for being here. I will be putting pictures on Twitter, Instagram, and probably doing a TikTok and all that fun stuff with this. Gotta document. But anyway, I'll see you later. If I don't see you tomorrow, stay safe, healthy, be kind, and